What's poppin', homies? It's your favorite homegirl, gospel girl, and today we have some news to talk about, and I'm going to kick it off with Daniel Penny, all right? Because what I'm looking at right now in this article is that his attorneys has raised almost $2 million, okay, for his fundraiser. So let's go ahead and get into that. And I'm not gonna lie, I feel some type of way about that because people are calling this man a hero. He didn't save anyone. He murdered somebody. So he's a hero because he murdered Jordan Neely. Yes, Jordan was acting erratic on the train, but he did not, it was no need for him to be murdered. Okay. Daniel Penny had him in a chokehold for 15 minutes. If he wanted to hold him down, he could have held him down without blocking his airway so he could still breathe and then wait for the police to show up. And that way, Jordan would have still been alive, but maybe he would have been getting the help that he needed to get. Okay? But no, everybody is saying, oh, Daniel Penny, he's a hero. He's this and he's that. He's not a hero because he didn't save anyone. He actually murdered somebody. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into this fundraiser. A fundraiser for Daniel Penny neared the $2 million mark on Sunday, with his attorney saying donations have kept rolling in because the subway chokehold case has struck a chord in the sight of people across the country. The Legal Defense Fund for Penny, the 24-year-old former Marine charged with manslaughter in the death of the homeless man Jordan Neely, has eclipsed $1.8 million in donations by Sunday evening. The outpouring of support for Danny is always measured by the amount raised, but what is even more telling is that tens of thousands of people from all over the world have taken the time to donate, and that was said by Penny's attorney in an email, Steve N. Racer. Okay. This level of support demonstrates that the situation forced upon him in that subway car earlier this month and his subsequent arrest has struck a chord, okay, in New Yorkers and has been echoed nationwide. The message being sent by this massive showing of support is that any attempt to undermine the right and duty to protect one another against an imminent threat will be challenged. I understand Jordan was on the train, but he didn't hit anyone on that train, okay? That day when Daniel was on that train and Jordan got on, okay, yes, he was acting erratic, but he didn't touch anyone. You know how many times I've gotten on a train and people with mental illness get on and they make threats and they do all sorts of things, but they don't touch you? If you feel threatened, you get up and move to the next car. Okay? I have sat on a train plenty of times. And I've seen it all. I have seen it all. Okay? And yes, somebody will stand up and say, listen, you better go ahead with that mess. Get off that train with all of that. And 9 times out of 10, they'll listen or they'll probably give an argument. But I have never seen, anyone touch someone. A homeless person touch someone while they was being acting erratic. I have never seen it, but I have seen them get on a train and cause a ruckus, act crazy, but they didn't touch anyone. And like Jordan Neely and some of the witnesses did say, he did get on a train threatening people and saying things, but he didn't touch anyone. So for Daniel Penny to take it upon himself, okay, to put him in a chokehold and hold him down without any air getting to him for 15 minutes is insane. That is not hero activity. Not to me. But this is the kind of world we live in. Penny was charged Friday with second degree manslaughter for choking and killing Neely, who's 30 years old, a former street performer with a long history of mental illness, during a May 1st subway ride on an F train in Manhattan. He was released on a $100,000 bail. Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg must now try to secure a grand jury indictment before the case can proceed. Penny's attorneys, who launched the Give, Send, Go campaign on his behalf, have said he didn't intend to kill Neely when he put him in that chokehold and was merely trying to defend himself and fellow strap hangers from a threatening homeless man. The fundraiser had raised funds of $1.4 million by Saturday night. Several donors wrote they were praying for the former infantry squad leader. This guy is a hero in my eyes, one anonymous donor had wrote. He should get a medal for what he did, not jail time. We need to take our city back. God bless this guy for trying to help. Neely's family said Penny should be tried for murder. He never attempted to help Neely at all. The Neely's family attorney, Dante Mills and Lennon Edward, wrote last week in a statement, "You cannot assist someone with a chokehold." The tail end of the confrontation was caught on by a bystander's video in the clip. Penny wrapped his arms around the neck of the homeless man, Jordan Neely, as other commuters held his arms. Now, according to witness account, Neely was acting erratically and was threatening other passengers before Penny stepped in. Neely had a long history of mental illness and had several prior arrests. The city medical examiner ruled Neely's death a homicide, noting he did die due to compression of neck. That means a chokehold. The money raised by the Give, Send, Go campaign will go to Penny's defense team at Racer and Kenneth, according to the page. Any excess money will be donated to a mental health advocacy program in New York City. So guys, what do you think about this? What do you think about this? Okay. I know we all gonna have a different opinion, but listen, whoever comments, don't get in the comment section being nasty to others, because I will block you and I'll erase your comment. We can all have a conversation without being nasty to others. So please respect others as you would want to be respected. Okay? But I'm sorry. I just don't see him as a hero. I really don't. I don't see him as a hero. I don't. Because let me tell you something. If Daniel Penny was a black man and that black man choked out Jordan Neely for 15 minutes and murdered him on the train, this would be a total different story. And I stand on that. I stand on that. It would be a total different story. First of all, the guy wouldn't be able to get no bail. Okay, it would probably be set for no bail. Okay, he will still be in jail. A whole number of things would be different, because that's how things go. Okay, it would be a total different situation. He would not be getting support. Okay, they would be calling him a murderer and all types of things. But yet, Daniel Penny, oh, his bravery, he's a hero. He's not a hero. He's not a hero. But anyway, I'm going to leave this here for you guys. Let me know in the comment section, what do you think about all of this? And I'll talk to you guys later.